Right. We are here at the Torodome, home of Cal State University Dominguez, where we had our NCAA Division II semifinal of the Western Region. Final score was Alaska Anchorage 61, Cal State Dominguez 63. We are here joined by Coach Ryan McCarthy and two players, Jasper Evans and Janaya Alexander. Coach, just what was the final message inside the locker room right now?
Um, just that, we love them. When you sign up to play at UAA, it's not just for a season; it's for your life. So when they have kids, we'll be buying them diapers. When they get married, as long as they don't get married in the wintertime, we'll be there. And that I'm just so proud of the people that they've become. I think they showed that at the end of the game, the kind of competitors that they are. And that's really our mission, is to develop competitors and leaders so that when they're done with this, they can go out in their life and get what they want.
All right, this question's for all three of you guys. How proud of you guys just competing with the number one seed in your region and just competing with the number 4 team overall globally? And not that many teams make it this far, so that's something just to look forward to.
Do you want me to go first, or
Whoever wants to go
Okay.
first.
You want to take that one?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, Dominguez Hills is a great team, number one seed for a reason. And when you come into the game, like, that's not something that you're focused on. You're focused on just what we practice, who we are, and you want to just be able to compete with anybody. Because at the end of the day, like, the ultimate goal is to win a national championship, and there can only be one team. But I think we're just really proud of, like, how far we've come, just especially not even making the tournament last year at all. And then now we're here. We made it to the round 32, and it's just we were able to win our conference tournament. So there's just a lot of things to look back on and just be proud of. And obviously it didn't go our way today, but we competed hard, and we can be proud of ourselves and just everything that we've done this year.
Yeah, I'll say, like, it's a lot of stuff to just be proud of, not just this loss today. Like, that doesn't determine the team that we are and that we were. Like Josh said, we still have a ring, so it's not like something to be disappointed about. Obviously, we wanted to win and we wanted to continue to be far and get the end goal, but sometimes it just doesn't work out in our favor, and that's just it.
Yeah, I'm really proud of them. I don't think we've had a team from California up in Alaska in the past maybe 6-7 years, and we've come down here. We made a California tour at the beginning of the year. Normally the teams that will come to Alaska are outside the region, and so for us to come down and play number 4 on their home floor, I'd like to run it back in Anchorage. So I told the ladies, we just ran out of time. That was our half, and they played their hearts out, and I'm very proud of what we accomplished. I mean, this is probably the only team in Division II to beat a Division I conference champion. And we beat Vermont by 16 points, who's going to be playing in the big show for the Division I tournament. And I don't believe another Division II team has done that. So for what they did, we come down to their place just like we did all the other California schools. I'm pretty dang proud of this group.
All right, toss it over.
Janai, you came a long way to play at UAA Southeast. Just talk about what you expected to have happen when you showed up in Anchorage and what you learned over the course of your 2 seasons.
I was pretty scared coming far from home because I was so, like, invested in wanting to stay close to home or wanting my parents or family to be able to come to games. But just being in this program and being coached by Coach McCarthy, like, it helped me grow a lot as a person, and just not within basketball but like outside life as well. I learned a lot just as far as, like, how to handle certain situations as a grown woman, and I will say that I will be leaving as one. So
Jasper, same thing. You took a shot after you transferred up your freshman year, and just talk about what you'll take away from your 4 seasons. 1,000-point scorer.
Just coming as a freshman, I was 19 and I'm leaving. I'm 23 now, so it's a 4-year span. It's a long journey. Like, it's a lot to learn, and I just think the most valuable thing is that I would be able to take away is just, like, perseverance. Like, I can say like this is one of the first things that like I've done for myself, like that I've stuck through, that I put the time in for, I worked for, and like came out and I set a goal when I came as a freshman was to win a ring. And like after all the hardships, like if you're a basketball player, you know like it looks fun, but there's so many hard days. And you know, with the help of my team, my coaches, like my family, I pushed through. But you know, I set out for a goal and I accomplished it. So it's something I'm gonna take in my life.
As coach, finally, question for me, just regarding the game itself. Looked like it took a while, obviously, to get the feet under guys. And what changed mentally, physically, to spark the comeback?
I think it kind of started at the end of the second quarter. You know, we started in a pretty big hole, and I mean that's credit to Dominguez. I mean they play very hard. Coach Bonner does a great job with them. So, you know, to their credit, they kind of took us out of what we wanted to do. But when we started settling in, and it was more so just making this more of a half-court game, and then controlling a full-court tempo with our press. You know, I know that everyone talks about these guys. We lead the country in steals, not them. We lead the country in turnover margin. That's our game. And so, you know, to their credit, they did that to us. But I thought the tides turned when we were able to kind of assert ourselves defensively, and that started in our press and making that, you know, a couple easy buckets. I benched Elena Mack in the first quarter for some defensive reasons from the previous game, and she came in and showed why she's a captain and hit some really big threes for us. And I think that's where our group gets a lot of energy from, is when they see that ball for her go in, because they know that she's put a lot of work in to change herself as well. So yeah, I credit, I mean, really all the girls. I'm not going to just pinpoint the seniors on that, but they were a big part. I mean, all those deflections and stuff, that was them, and that's what got us going in that third quarter.
Rebounding, you know, that really has helped through third quarter. How helpful has that been for you all throughout the season?
That's something we hang our hat on. Not too many teams out rebound Dominguez, and we did it by 10. And I think we have some of the best posts in the country, and I think they do as well. So it was a battle of the bigs. I mean, they have some impressive athletes on that team, and we talk a lot of just about it's an extra possession. So we're a possessions team. We want turnovers and steals, and boards are just like a steal, except for we get it like in the paint normally. So that was kind of everybody tonight, you know, from the bigs to the guards. We did a good job of just controlling that part, and I think some of the reason that stat may be a little bit inflated because we missed, like, it felt 85 called bunnies or 2-foot shots that we were just getting our own rebound and putting it back in. So, but yeah, it's been a big part to our success this year.
Let's talk about you all winning conference champion. What does that mean to you, you know, as a player, all the hard work that you put in that people don't see? What does that mean to you as well?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of ups and downs, just a lot of hard days, and that's kind of just like your step one when you're going through the process of making it to the national championship. Like, you want to kind of compartmentalize and just think about smaller goals. And you know, it's been a while since, I don't know what year you guys last won, like 2019 or something.
Yeah, 2020.
It's been a minute since they won, so it was just a great feeling for us to get that back. And I didn't want to be the first player that like came through this program under him and not win a ring, so I was able to get that done. But yeah, it's just a really cool experience, and that's what we worked for, so it's great.
We talk a lot about it in this program. Championships aren't what you get. You know, you get the ring and the trophy in the net, but it's who you become. And our team, you know, gets to say that for the rest of their lives, they became a champion. And I think in our league, we take a lot of pride in that. Nobody travels more than they do. You know, you're flying to every game in the GNAC. It's a totally different experience than a lot of other Division IIs in the country, and they won that, right? They're going to have a nice fat ring at the end of this. So, yeah, really proud of them.
We're all good.
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you guys.